Look at you, crawling, panting, trembling from a world that was never meant to be kind. You call it struggle, you call it growth. But all I see is a ritual of defeat, a performance of pain, you repeat, hoping one day it will reward you. You kneel, you cry, you wait, you beg, and in the end you call that as the process of life. But let me ask you, who told you that suffering was noble? Who taught you to wear failure like a crown? Who convinced you that brokenness was beauty? That fear was wisdom? That weakness was human?
And still move after that? You would have been better off playing dead, you fool.
Then we would have lost. And I don't give up so easily. The winner of any battle is the last man standing.
You can't give up. Just because you want to.
It's true. You're a sick reflection of myself. We're the same. I want to win a battle that means something. I want to prove my worth beyond a shadow of a doubt. I want to believe I have something to offer this twisted world. It's a stupid, selfish thing to want. Even so, I'm here. This is my battle.
No!
I haven't lost yet! I'll win no matter what!
I'm not done yet! Compared to that thing! Compared to the terror I felt that day! This is nothing! Any pain I go through, any suffering I endure, if it doesn't kill me, it'll make me stronger! I'll get stronger if it's the last thing I do.
There was a moment when you actually said you gave up. Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. Wipe that smile off your face! Stopping Black, is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat, in a year, or 5 or 10, or think about your pride! If Saiyan blood flows in your veins, if you're my son as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone! You'll be the best, or you'll be nothing!
You're right.
Brings people to their knees. The strong go into every situation with an advantage. While the weak quiver in fear or stand around helplessly. The weak get looked down on. Doesn't matter how smart, creative, or kind they are, the weak always lose! I always lose. My kindness never saved me, no. What I need now is true strength, and I am not gonna give up until I get it!
Commoner, rat, disgrace, failure. Do you think I care if I fit in with you people? You better listen up, because I wasn't done talking. I'm gonna get results like no one has before. I'll do whatever it takes to become the Wizard King and prove you wrong. Give up? There was a time in my life when I might have given up, but that's all behind me now! My magic is never giving up!
Do you think losing means you're weak? If you think about it, losing is a trial by fire. To see if you can get back up after you've been knocked to the ground. But if you guys just stay lying down forever, then I'd say that makes you weak.
Dry your eyes and look ahead. You may feel like digging your heels in, but the flow of time waits for no one. It won't patiently stand by as you grieve.
So pathetic. All that talk about how ready you are, and this is the best you could do. But I guess it's only your appearance that's changed. Dig deeper, and you're still weak. Be right, Hunter Jin-san. That's all you know.
I'm not done! It's not over. I won't give up!
Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, None of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen! The anguished fallen! Their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers reign!
In middle school, even now, no matter how much I jump, I always get blocked. Height is important for volleyball. You can't always just jump real high to make up for being short like me. But still, that never stopped me from wanting to be a spiker. I don't care whether I'm cut out for it or not. I'll do the best I can with what I've got, and I'll win!
But, well, I'll probably never be 180 centimeters tall. I know I'm a pretty good athlete, but on this volleyball team, at this point in time, I'm not number one at anything. But that's not a good reason for me to give up on stuff, and it's not a good excuse. And honestly, I never even think about that most of the time. But once every few months, when my confidence takes a nosedive and I'm wallowing in negativity, I think I'm nothing but average.
I told you. I just don't know when to give up.
Why fight a hopeless battle trying to defy your destiny?
Because people called me a failure. I'll prove them wrong. My clones were pathetic. That's right. I flunked the Shadow Clone Jutsu every time. So don't come whining to me with this destiny stuff. And stop trying to tell me you can't change what you are. You can do it too.
If I keep trying until I can do it, then I can do it!
Let me explain something to you. There's only one thing that matters if you're a shinobi, and it isn't the number of jutsu you possess. All you do need is the guts to never give up. Never going back on your word, no matter what. And never giving up despite what the odds may tell you to do. Never give up, no matter what. That was the true choice that I was supposed to make.
You think comfort is your friend, but it's your worst enemy. All this modern nonsense, easy living, endless distractions, it's designed to make you weak, to strip you of the will to fight. You sit there wasting time, letting the world convince you that taking it easy is the way to go. But listen to me, that's the path to mediocrity.
I will not be distracted from this anymore. I won't! It will take more than head games to stop me. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps. His pride!
Why, human? Why do you not despair?
I already told you. I don't have time for despair. There's someone I can't lose to, no matter what. We made a promise. One that I won't break. I'm not done!
Even as much as I've trained my body, I don't stand a chance.
You see, boy, it's no use. Thanks for playing, though.
It's not over. I'm not done. I will be the Wizard King.
The Wizard King? You're joking. The thing is, these chains can measure the magic power of anyone they come in contact with, and you have none. Not a single drop.
The weakest hunter of all mankind.
Yeah, I hear that's what they've been called. Oh, I see. They're adults, yet they have such childish jerks sometimes. Work hard and prove them all wrong. I know you can.
Right, I will. Thanks, Mr. Soul.
Weak so I get a crappy nickname. I'm weak so no one believes in me! I hate how worthless I am. I want strength!
Until I become Hokage! I don't care what happens, I am not gonna die! It doesn't matter how strong my opponent is.
What makes you bow your heads like it? Why do you bow your heads? We are the weak, just as we have always been. Don't you see? Nothing has changed at all. True, the stronger races may imitate our weapons, but they will never master them. Because at the heart of our strength lies a fearful anxiety, born of our most humiliating weaknesses. This fear has given us the insight to not only escape from magic, but to learn its secrets. It has given us the wisdom of experience, because we must predict the future to survive.
I can't tell you that. You have to figure it out. Stand up and walk. Keep moving forward. You've got 2 good legs, so use them. You're strong.
You can do it too!
Get a hold of yourself! Stop crying and running away! Doing that isn't going to get you anywhere!
I hate myself more than anyone else. I always try to get my act together, but I just end up running away or cowering in fear. I'm pathetic. I want to change. I want to be a capable individual.
Do you know what the process of forging a sword is? When making a sword, you hammer and hammer to get rid of impurities and anything else you don't need. The greater the purity of the blade, the more durable it becomes. Mastering even one is cause for celebration. You can only do one thing, hone it to perfection. Work on refining it to its utmost potential. Zenitsu, perfect it. It's all right to cry, or go off by yourself. Just don't ever give up. Believe in yourself. You endured all that hellish training. You'll be rewarded for that without question. Work to forge yourself like a tempered blade and become the most resilient of all. Focus on what you do best. Don't ever give up!
Don't ever give up. Even if it's painful. Even if it's agonizing. Don't try to take the easy way out.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, causal relationships that cannot be separated.